Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Guy on Board Game Geek, bringing you episode, I think this is 7 of my playthrough of Defenders of the Last Stand. This is my learning playthrough session, and I am getting better as I go, but I had read the rules, put the board on the game on the table, and played it, and I hope that's okay with you, as I know I've made mistakes. And that's the way it goes, because we're learning this together. And I've had some great viewers that have come on and helped, and I've been saying that every video, because I can't tell you how much I appreciate their assistance in this. Now, that said, I am filming episode 6 and episode 7 back to back, so I don't have the ability to go back and correct any mistakes I may have made last turn, but I know they will get posted, and we can have discussion around them, so that's good. And even if I had the rules down pat, it's a pretty heavy game as far as things to do, so it's easy to make little niddly mistakes anyway. Not that that's bad. I mean, this game is very similar to Defenders of the Realm and has a lot of similarities, but has a lot of differences too. So we're going to get right into it. And now, first off, and I want to make sure that, again, I'm doing this way so that everybody understands the phases. We're going to go into our, what we call the, get right to the right spot here in the rulebook, just so I make sure I tell you right. The phase 1, the Rise and Shine phase, but we don't have anything to do. I've already done it. I've already reset everybody's action health tokens. The board's all correct is the way it should be, and all exhausted cards are refreshed, etc. And so we go from there, and we don't have any characters with abilities that happen at Sunrise or Rise and Shine phase. So we go right into our action phase, and with the action phase, as you know, we go player by player, and we have this handy dandy action reference sheet. I wish it had the turn, like just one side with the actions, and then the other side with the turn order and etc. But it doesn't. That's okay. It's doable, especially if you got multiple people playing around the table. Because while you can play this solo, and it plays very well solo, it is really meant to be a cooperative group game like Pandemic or something like that. So we're going to get started with Joshua, and again, and you know that Joshua is right here. And just for a refresher, I'm going to pick his board up for a minute and just let you know. It's been it's been several rounds since I actually brought up their abilities. Joshua, he's the wing flyer. He's got his air wing. He can always move 4 for an action. He can attack from the air, which gives him a bonus for attacking his immediate space, and a negative. He can still attack into adjacent space. He's got this sky high ability. He can spend a karma point to not be able to be attacked by raiders in his space. He's also got these skills. He's got his radiation resistance is 3. His adventure is a 2. His, I can't remember what that one is. We don't use it very much. I think it's his technology skill, whatever, is a 2, and his scavenge is a 4. And that's Joshua. Now, he does also have cards on him. He's got a supply cache card right now that we can use. That this says discarding time to draw 2 defender cards. He's also got a 1 karma token, and he's got a mission. It's a combat mission to defeat Earthers. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to try and defeat some Earthers. And actually, where we're going to go. So he's right here. Now, he was not the one that defeated Bama. It was actually Frank, even though Joshua was in the same space with him. I think what we're going to do first is we are going to try and get some Earthers defeated, 4 of them, so we can get the reward. And to do that, and let me see, I want to check something, see if he has any grenades in his hand. I don't know that he does. We need grenades. Grenade cards with the grenade symbol on them. If I can find one, I'll show you. There's one. So we have one, and it's a bomber card, which is good because he's done. So I'm going to keep that aside because I think we're going to need that. And then also, I'm keeping his Krank cards for right now, even though I could use them for something else. I also have this bomber card, which if I get another card with this symbol on it here, where is it? This symbol here, I can turn him in for a special card, which would be good. So the first thing we're going to do now, Bama is a problem, so we are going to first use our karma point, our karma token, and an action to fire off the Lightning of the Ancients, which is the special weapon that comes with this scenario. We can do, well, if I had more than 1 karma, I could do both Krank and Bramble, but I'm just going to do Bramble. I'm going to hit Bramble right now because she's getting close too. And I mean, it could end the game for us if we're not careful. So I want to make sure that we're going to roll 3 dice from that attack, and every one I get is a hit on Bramble. Let's see what we get. 2 hits on Bramble. That's fantastic. Okay, here's Bramble up here. We're going to put her down to a 5. So we got some damage on her. Now she's got an ability that says attacking rangers must roll at least one unmodified 6 or all hit results are blocked. I don't think that has anything to do with the lightning of the agents, but we rolled a 6 anyway. Back to Joshua, he's going to burn his second action. Now remember, these are both his actions and his health, so as he takes damage, he loses actions. That's the way the game works. He is going to then move into the space with Bramble for his second action. For his third action, he's going to attack that space. Now, he does get a +1 to his dice rolls. Actually, he does not, because the Earther War Party's abilities are, they're the blessed people, and Rangers cannot use skills or special cards when attacking them, and that air attack is a skill. So he just got to roll 4s to get these guys. Let's see if he can do it. Bam! He got both of them. That is awesome. These also count towards his defeat Earther War Party mission that he's on. And then we're going to, I'm going to get up to another space here. Let's see, we're going to have to use a motor. No, he can fly. He can go forward. What am I talking about? He's going to burn an action. So it's a third of 7. Let's see, fourth of 7. And go 1, 2 to here, where he's going to spend his next action and attack that space as well. Let's see how lucky he gets. He got one of them, so he's got one more to go, and he's got those oil rigs there, which he can blow up one. He's got 2 actions, so for his next action, he's going to try and attack again. Now remember, he doesn't have any karma, so we got to try and kill this guy. Now we're only going to get 1 die. We rolled a 6 and got it. So wow, what a good turn for Joshua. He's doing really good. He's clearing that out for us. And then he's going to use an action and burn a card. The card with the grenade on it to destroy an ammo depot, because we only have 2 left in our pool, and if we get those. So it says oil and ammo depot requires a grenade defender card to attack. Roll 2 dice per card. If a 5+ is rolled on a die, destroy the depot. Well, we have 2 depots there, but we're only going to be able to go after 1. So we're going to get some dice out. Let me focus in over there. Okay, we're going to roll 2 dice, and hopefully we get a 5 or a 6. We did. Boom, we got one of those depots. That is good because we need to do that, but that does burn this card for us. And that was the only card he had that allowed him to do that. And it was also his last action, so we're okay. Good job. Now, he did complete his mission. He killed 4 Earther War Parties. So his success is, when 4 Earther War figures are on this card, return to the last stand to gain the reward. So we got to go back to the last stand. We do know that we did succeed at that, but we got to go back to get our reward. Luckily, he can fly. It won't be too hard for him. But that's the end of his turn. So now we're going to check for radiation. There's no radiation in a spot, so he doesn't have to do a resistance roll for that. And then we're going to draw his Raider card. Okay, there's the Raider deck. Let's see what we get. In Madman Villa, Space 2, or 3 rather, we're going to get 2 road gangs. That's bad. I think I have a card. I'm looking at the other guys. I think I have a card that will do this. Is the Ranger Patrol? No, that's his mission. I thought I had a special card that would stop that. Yeah, Gallant Stand. It says discard to prevent any leader from advancing. We'll just leave that alone for now. I'm saving that for later. I don't think I can stop this, but as soon as we get rid of an oil derrick, we're going to have another one. So he's going to go there to create 3. But we're going to put 1 there, 1 there, none there, and he can't place 1 there. So that's that. But as soon as we got 2 down, we're going to get 1 more there. So that's not good for us. And then we're going to go to the U.S. Air Base, which luckily I cleared out. And we're going to place 2 techies at the U.S. Air Base. So 2 techie mobs come up there. And the left side of the board's suddenly crazy, so we got to deal with that. Then it says Puke is going to move to space 11 and drop off another abomination. We're getting in trouble with that too. But let's go to Weeping Cinder Ridge. That is down here. You can see that Puke is going to go fly across here, and I've got to go get a monstrosity. We are down to 1 extra monstrosity figure. We have to kill some monstrosities. They give good rewards. I've been trying to keep the leaders off our back. I got them blocked right now, so if they do try to move in, they're going to have to hit the barricades first. And I also can prevent one from moving, so I feel okay. We're going to have to clear this part of the board and get some monstrosities while we're at it. Blessings of the Old Ones. Place a karma token at Burning Sands at space 25. Okay, down here at the bottom of the board, we're going to place a karma token right there. And that is going to wrap up our card. Now, in addition to that, we have to place 1 Raider because we're on stage 2B of our our stages in the game, we're also going to have to place one raider of any type to location adjacent to the last stand. It says advance to the stage 3 card if 2 leaders have been beaten. We haven't done that yet. But we are going to have to place a raider. I think it's going to be a techie because those are the ones I have most... Or Earther... Not techie because they're easy to kill. I'm going to place a techie on South Road right there. Okay, and you saw that's up here, right there. That's where I placed the techie. They're trying to gather around last stand to kill us. Anyway, that's going to end that round and end that turn. And that's Joshua's full turn there with his card and everything. Now we're going to move on to Laser Eyes, Frank the Cowboy Monster Hunter. And we're going to hunt some monsters. Frank is currently in last stand. Now he is wounded by 1, and I got to remember how you heal. Let me see. Heal. When on a gambling location or last stand, you may heal all wounds as an action. Regained are exhausted for the turn. So it's going to cost us an action to do this, but for Frank's first action, we're going to spend an action to heal the wound. Now we get that back, but it's exhausted. Then I'm going to spend an action to use the weapon of the ancients, and I'm going to shoot Krank because we got to knock him down. He's dangerous. And I'm going to get 3 dice out, and we got to roll hits of 5s or 6s to see if we can hit Krank. And we got 1. Man, it seems like every time we go after him with the 8 weapon, we only get 1. So that puts Krank down to a 4. That is manageable. We may go attack him. But that was his... Now, Frank's got 4 actions left, so his next action is going to be to move into here. His next action is going to be to attack the 2 techies there. He got 1 of the 2 techies. That's bad, because now we only got 2 actions left. Let me think. Do I want to attack again? Do I want to move out of the way? I want to go after an abomination. Or, I keep calling them that, but they're called monstrosities. Oh, I'm sorry. I get to roll an extra die. Let me... Only rolled 2 dice there. I get to roll an extra die because of his laser eyes, and I almost forgot it. Might help. Oh, it did help us. We did get the second raider there, so good. Now I can use his next action to go after a monstrosity. Okay, here's the monstrosity cards. I use this one, the Skeleon. We're going to shuffle these up real quick and draw one. What do we get? Firebug. A mass of flames with wings. You feel radiation burning your skin. Test radiation. Gain 1 additional die for each mutation you have. So we have 1 additional die because we do have a mutation. We have laser eyes. 0 successes, gain a mutation, and move the monstrosity to Mutant Mountain. Success, reduce any leader's health by 1 and remove the monstrosity. So we're going to test our radiation plus 1 die to fight this thing. That's how that... Again, you fight monstrosities in different ways each time. So that's how the monstrosities work, and it depends. Like the last one we had, we just got to pick how many dice we got to attack, but every time we failed, we took a wound. So right now, his good news is Frank's radiation is 4. So I'm going to go with radiation-looking dice, so green and yellow. So there's our 4 for that. Okay. Now this is not a combat, so well, I guess it is a combat. So I guess we can use our laser eyes. No. I think we get to use we get the bonus anyway. 1 for having a mutation. I think that's what we get. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. Now, I think that laser eyes does work because mutations don't always give you extra dice. So I'm going to say that we actually do get that. It says add 1 die to a combat roll, and if you look under fighting a monstrosity, it is under combat. So monstrosity, on location with a monstrosity, draw and resolve. So I'm going to assume this is a combat. It means we got a lot of dice to go against this guy. We only need a success. Well, we actually need, yeah, we need 1 success. Oh man, I was looking at all these 4s, I thought he didn't get it. He got 1 6, which is enough, because we get this. Reduce any leader's health by 1 and remove the monstrosity. So we have removed this monstrosity, and we're going to reduce Krank's health to 3. That was fantastic. Now we're going to do a little sabotaging of the leader. We're going to keep knocking Krank down until we just have to fight him with 1 hit. It says sabotage leader. When on a location with leader, discard 2 defender cards of any color with the matching gun symbols icon to reduce the leader's health by 1. We're going to do that. One of them is a Krank card, and the other one is a puke card. We're going to discard those. And, oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do? I'm going to do it now. I owe Joshua 2 defender cards from the last turn. Okay, but we are going to reduce Krank's health down to 2. And that took up Frank's last turn. So that is the end of Frank's turn. So now we're going to go to our the phase. Now I didn't use this bazooka because I didn't need to. I could have, I should have, but I didn't. We'll use it next turn for sure. I got accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, which was to damage Krank and clear out his area and defeat the monstrosity. We did all of the above because that's what we needed to do. Okay, next up we're going to first check for radiation. He is in a radiation space, so he has to make a radiation resistance roll. It's just got a 1 icon there. And he's got again a 4 radiation resistance, so we've got 3 dice here. Another one, he just has to make 1 success. Let's hope he does. I do have a gas. Man, he's barely skating by, but he did do it with a 6. He did not suffer any radiation. Okay, now we go to his card draw. He's going to get 2 defender cards. He got a Bomba motorcycle card and a Puke gas mask card. It's okay, we need Puke cards, that's for sure. And then we are going to draw his Raider card, so let's get that out. Okay, here is his Raider card. So, oh my gosh. Wait, I must have put this back on top of the deck. This is the exact one we had. Oops, my bad. I just realized we were just about to double up. Let's draw the right Raider card. Okay, Mist City, space 5, is going to get a Techie, and I do believe that's going to cause us a problem because there are already 3 there. So we are going to have yet another overrun. Man, let me show you. Good news is it won't be bad. So we got 3 techies there. It's only got 1 space accessible to it. That happens. But we only have 1 more oil and ammo depot to lose the game. So we got to be very careful. Now we're going to space 23, Ashtown. We're going to add a road gang. And that is right here. And then Bramble's going to move. Now, I am going to play this special Gallant Last Stand. A small group of well-armed forced rangers, or a well-armed force of rangers, prevents the leader from moving. We're going to discard that special card and prevent Bramble from going anywhere. We needed to do that. Okay, and then last but not least, Blessings of the Old Ones. Place a karma token on 35 Mutant Mountains. Okay, there is already 1 there, so there's now 2 there. Wow. 2 karma tokens way over on Mutant Mountains also along. Oops, grabbed a radiation token by accident. Karma token over, and there's also a scavenge token there. So, okay, that was it for Frank. Nothing else to do there. Now we're going to move on to Jake. Jake's got some karma. What's Jake going to do? So let's go where Jake is. Here's Jake, and I know exactly what we're going to do with Jake. So for 1 action, he's going to start to boogie. Remember, he's got his road, his fast ride. He's always got a motorcycle, so he can always move 2. He's going to go bam, bam to here. Oh, you know what? I populated this one. There's a trap there. It would have triggered. We wouldn't have had... I think it's the techie that would have triggered the trap. I didn't see the trap there. This would have been triggered. I'm going to take him off because that's what would have happened anyway. But here we are. So Frank has moved way over to here where we're going to use another action. This is Jake, rather, not Frank, to attack those guys. Now he gets +2 against them. And there's 3 of them there, so that's a good thing. So that makes all of these hits, I believe, because we need 5s. So yeah, all of these hits. So we killed all 3 of them. Boom, they are gone. That is good. And then let me see. I don't want to use the Weapon of the Ancients for that. I want to use it for something else. I want to see if I can attempt to destroy. Geez, I have 0 grenades in Jake's stash, but what I do have is the ability to get a special card. So as a free action, he is going to do this. First, he's going to turn these 2 cards in. We're going to get rid of them. And he is going to get a special card. Let me get the special cards out. And that's once per turn as a free action we can do that. And hopefully we get something really nice because we could use it. He doesn't have that great. He doesn't have any gear actually at this point. He gets a special sudden death. Monstrosities are so mutated. Discard to remove one's monstrosity from any location. Will do that. Not exactly what he was hoping for, because I was hoping to not use the Weapon of the Ancients to destroy a oil and ammo depot, because we don't get the reward from it. It says automatically destroy all oil and ammo depots. So we don't want to destroy the one we're at with that. That's a waste. So what we're going to do, let me see, we got, how many actions do we have left? We have me see, I moved him once, I attacked once, that was it. So he's got only 2 actions left because he was injured. No, wait, take it back. He used 2 actions. This is his 3rd action right here. For his 3rd action, he's going to use the weapon of the Lightning of the Ancients. He's spending a karma token to clear out the internet needle. Boom, all those 3 are dead. For his next action, he's going to move to here. For his next action, he's going to attack that raider and kill it, hopefully. A 6 he does. And then for his last action, he's going to use the weapon of the Lightning of the Ancients again, except he's going to use it way up on top here to destroy both of these. According to the Lightning of the Ancients, it says destroy all oil and ammo depots. So we destroyed 2 of those, and he succeeded at emptying out that area, and that's his actions. Because remember, he has 1 wound, and he blew out all his karma tokens doing that, but it was worth it. We did a lot. Okay. Now, okay, check for radiation. He does have a radiation marker on his face. He only gets 2 dice to defend against radiation. We'll see if he has any cards to defend if he needs to. He will, because he failed on both of them. So that will generate a mutation for him. But, man, does he have a puke? No. We're going to have to use, I think we'll use a Bramble right now. We're going to use a Bramble gas mask card to prevent that mutation from happening. So he did not mutate. Now sometimes those mutations are good, but sometimes they're not. So I prefer not to. And that is going to end that part of his turn. So now we're going to get the Raider deck out. Boom. We're going to draw his Raider card. Let's hope it's not too bad. Joey died here. 1 Earther War Party on Space 28. That is up there with Bramble. That's okay. And then 1 in Death Maze City, which will cause an overrun. 1 Techie. Oh, no, it won't. Just going to go up to 3. We're lucky. Boom. Techie goes here. That puts 3 there. We did not have a problem. If there are 3 Techies, look at any location, Krank gains a Tech card. There are not 3 Techies at any location. There's a maximum of 2 at every location I see on the board. That doesn't happen. Okay, Monstrosity Surge. If there are 4 fewer Monstrosities on the board, add 1 Monstrosity or to Puke's current location. There are more than 4 on the board. There are actually, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 on the board. So we do not have a Monstrosity Surge, and that ends that Raider card for us. That was not terrible. And of course, I almost forgot to give Jake his 2 cards. He gets a Obama gun card and a Wing Krank card. Okay, now we're moving on to Midnight Pearl, who's way up at the Air Force Base at the top of the map. Does she want to bother taking them out? She can. She's got a mission too. What is it? A scavenge. She's got to scavenge at that spot. So it's travel to any location with a scavenge token. So actually she did do this. She tested her scavenge, but she didn't do it at -1. So I think I'm going to have to take her to another place with the scavenge token to do that, just to be fair. But let's see. She doesn't have any special movement cards, but we do need a lot of movement out of her. So let's see. She can also destroy an oil rig. She does, but I mean, I don't want to use a Krank card if I don't have to. I mean, she can blow stuff up. Okay, we're going to have to do this and rely on somebody else to fight Krank next turn. We are going to use this Krank card to fly. And maybe she'll get some more Krank cards too. And we're going to go pretty far in that move. So her first action of 7 is going to take her 1, because remember, well, we can cross that with a wing. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Boom. Okay. Now she'll use her second action and the Weapon of the Ancients to wipe these guys out here. Bam, they are gone. Now, she can't move into there with 1, so she'll use her next action, boom, to move here. I've got to get her in here. Huh. That leaves her, so right now she's 1 to move, 1 to use the Weapon of the Ancients, 1 to attack. Okay, and she moved again, so she's got 3 actions left. She'll use 1 action to attack there. She's got a bonus of When Deadly Blades, when attacking, she gets to add an extra dice. So I think she'll add another green die against the road gang. See if she can do it. She's got 2 red dice, 2 green dice. So she did get one of the bikers, one of the raiders. Okay. And then for her next action, she will move again into here, where she's going to attack again. So she's going to this time do the reverse, get 2 dice for the 2 green ones, 2 red ones for the techies. And does she have anything that can help her? She really does not outside of that. So, oh man, that was bad. She only got the techie. So that leaves her, wait, yeah, okay. There should only be 3 there. I think the other one was here actually, but I think I killed it already. Anyway, oh wait, I don't even have my map on this. Hold on. Is attacking down here. Sorry guys, I'm so focused on the game. Yeah, she's here. I moved. Oh, that's what I did. I took the dead raider. Okay, she's here down the corner. She attacked here. She only got 1. She's only got 1 action left. I mean, she almost has to attack these guys because I don't want her taking a bunch of wounds. And the next turn she can blow up these 2 derricks. We got 3 back in the pool, so that's what she's going to do. Remember, she gets an extra dice because of her Deadly Blade. She's going to choose a green one, obviously. And man, we only got 1 of those, so she is going to take damage next turn, and those guys do too. So that's rough, unless no, she's the last player, so she's not going to get any help. She's going to take 2 points of damage there. She has no way to reroll, nothing she can do, that's that. So she will take damage this turn. Speaking of which, it is that time. So she's going to take 2 of her action tokens. Unfortunately, this is really bad for her. We're going to have to get her back to the city and heal, or a gambling place, which is right next door actually. She takes 2 damage. Okay. Now we're going to check for radiation. There are 2 radiation markers there. She's going to have to roll her roll, which of 4. So that's good because she's got a good chance of resisting, and she does not have a mutation any longer. So we'll roll that. Oh, she defeated all the radiation. She's fine. Then we're going to draw her raider. We're actually going to draw 2 cards for her. Boom. That's what she got. A gun, crank, and a motorcycle with puke. Okay. Then we're going to draw her raider card. Sorry for not having it focused on there. I apologize. My bad. What do we get? On space 9, which is right above us here, we're going to have a techie right there. And then on the old mine, space 4. Man, I got lucky there. No more overruns. We're going to put a road gang. Okay. Puke goes to White Peak. Space 8. So here comes Puke. He's flying along. He's going to go up to White Peak, and he's going to drop another baddie there. So there are now 2 monstrosities there to fight. And then Adventure, okay, well, that's not terrible for us. Discard the top card of the Adventure deck, move them, and place 2 Earther War Parties. Okay, we've seen that one before. So the Adventure deck is going to move from just 1 city to 22 Devil's Junction. Let's focus on that. Okay, it's going to move right here to Devil's Junction, where we're going to put 2 Earther War Party, folks. Boom. Okay, I feel like I made a couple mistakes this time around, but I thought I caught them. I'm not sure. But that does end our round. So now we go into the sunrise phase. We reset every token, but I've already done that. I do it as I go, so I don't forget. And I do have to remember that Frank is really good against Bama's guys, because he slayed Bama. So he gets a 3. He kills him on a 3+. I got to send him after them. He's been busy trying to knock Krank down. Krank's down to 2 health at this point. Next turn, man. Next turn, we're going to knock that big boy down. He is knocking at our gates, and we got to get him. So anyway, guys, that's episode 7. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subscriptions and the support. I really appreciate the support on helping everybody, including myself, to learn a new game like this. That's a lot of fun, and I hope you're enjoying it. It's a neat game. A lot going on. Really fun. I can't wait to get this in front of other players, because as soon as I got it, I broke it out for a playthrough like I had anticipated. But thanks again, guys. Appreciate you watching, and take care.